In 2025, Mythology delivered the highest grossing film of the year, and Romance topped Google search charts. This year gave us a mix of big hits and underdogs. If any of them slipped past you, here are the ones to catch up on. I'm Sonakshi Awasthi from TheFederal. Let's start with the films that ruled the theatres. Kantara, A Legend Chapter 1 was the highest grossing Indian film of the year. It wasn't just a sequel, it was a prequel. It turned regional folklore into a mass phenomenon once again and forced people to discuss its ritual, symbolism, and cultural pride. Then came the most searched film of 2025, Sanyara, a romantic drama that no one predicted would explode the way it did. It dominated Google searches, reels, and playlists. The film also marked a major breakout moment for its lead pair. And just as the year was ending, Aditya Dhar brought Dhurandhar. And it showed how star-driven action films continue to pull crowds. That Arabic song is everywhere on the internet. Ranveer Singh's intense spy avatar delivered one of the year's biggest opening weekends. On number 4 is Houseful 5, simply because comedy worked when people needed it the most. People did not call it cinema at its finest, but they showed up anyway. Loka Chapter 1 Chandra quietly stood out by attempting something rare. A Malayalam superhero universe rooted in local mythology that did not rely on over-the-top visual effects and became one of the highest-grossing Malayalam films of the year. But 2025 was not just about what earned most money. It was about what people searched for the most. Films like War 2 and Game Changer stayed among the most Googled movies of the year, even before their release. People wanted to know everything. Cast changes, Hrithik and N.T. Rama Rao duo. Interestingly, older titles like Sanam Teri Kasam resurfaced after their re-releases, proving that nostalgia still has power in the streaming era. And while big films dominated theatres, many underdogs awaited at the OTT. Homebound stood out as one of the most discussed OTT releases, especially after being selected as India's official Oscar entry. Its realistic portrayal of ambition, friendship, and systematic barriers connected strongly with younger viewers. Stolen built a cult following with its gritty storytelling and moral tension. With a limited theatrical run, the film gained momentum only after streaming. The Great Shamsuddin Family, starring Kritika Kamra and Farida Jalal, found its audience through word of mouth. The light-hearted movie had understated humor and emotional conflicts among women of a Muslim family. Super Boys of Malegaon reminded audiences why storytelling does not need budgets, just passion. It celebrated filmmaking itself, and the film drew attention from spotlighting DIY filmmaking culture. It was the year of independent films also, like Manoj Bajpayee's Jugnama The Fable, Aranya Sahai's Humans in the Loop, Anurag Kashyap's Nishanchi. These movies drew a niche crowd, but managed to find its standing. Even Homebound received a 9-minute standing ovation at the Cannes Film Festival.